Hey guys, welcome back. I'm edcgunner and today we're gonna have another collection review, and this time from Theo. You can send your collections at edcgunner@gmail.com. You can also like this video, you can share it, subscribe to it, hit the bell button, and all that good YouTube stuff for me. Hi DC Gunner, I have a watch collection and I would love to be featured in one of your videos. Hi Theo, so let's get started with some watches. A little background. I'm a university student who studies financial mathematics, and my everyday wear is casual, smart casual. So my collection is more casual oriented, casual. Not too formal, not too sporty, spiffy, just the way I like it. Number one, Tudor Black Bay GMT. This is my watch that I got as a present to myself since I got accepted for a summer job that I want. The best kind of presents. The best kind of presents you can get is for the one for yourself. I use the GMT function to track time my parents in their hometown since I'm an overseas student. I would love to know where you're from so I can say I'm big in Japan. I found GMT function is the most useful one. I feel I pay more attention even on GMT hands rather than the date window. I can see where you're coming from, where you live in different time zone. GMT becomes very functional. Unfortunately for me, it's not very useful. Number two, and I also had the opportunity to play with this Tudor Black Bay GMT. I haven't made a review, but I can tell you it's very impressive watch. Looks great. That's the biggest thing about it. Looks fantastic. Was very tempted to trade in my Pelagos for it, but I opted out of it. Number two, Omega CK 2175, reference 165010. The Omega case model is my first vintage watch. This is a vintage watch which time only function, which makes the dial looks very simple. I like simple watches, no date, time only. There's something about them. Little history about it. The case model is only produced in 1958, 1 year only, and it's quite rare, and I'm glad that I can have this watch. After having it, I have a deep connection about the vintage watches. Regardless of its condition, I always try to find the best example of vintage watches with all original parts, unpolished case to be in my watch collection. Take notes, people. That's how you should do it. The best example, original condition, non-polished steel cases also. Omega Constellation reference 168019. That's his third vintage Omega. Oh, second vintage Omega. Second vintage. This is my second vintage watch, which has a white gold bezel and a Winnon dial. I love this bezel. This watch has a cyclops to show the day-date function and make the watch unique. Wear this watch as more formal oriented piece. History about it: this is a Gerald Genta design and has a unique long history as the root for Omega Globemaster, the modern one. Beautiful piece. And number four here, Omega reference 1660257. This is my latest acquisition of a vintage watch. When I saw it, I just loved it. The case has a very unique shape, which can relate to Royal Oak, which share the same octagonal shaped case. The finishing of this watch is very nice, as well with the unique dial, which has a Turkish bank symbol, the dollar sign. And some people hate it and said it ruined the aesthetics of the dial. I think so too, but I found it differently. I think it tells history and makes the watch unique. Somehow I found the blue symbol pop up in the same time balance the dial, date and down. So you like it? Well, I also think it kind of ruins the dial. I hate when people put logos on the dial, but since you have it, and I would do the same, I would found the things that I love about it. So enjoy it. Fair enough. By the way, wristwatch check for today. I'm wearing my Longines Hydro Conquest. Love this piece. It's a great beater. So yeah, this is my watch collection. It would be my pleasure to be featured in your channel. Moreover, if you don't mind, I just started an Instagram account which featured all the watches and we'll have more in the future. I would be very grateful if you can give it a shout out. So account is man tension. Sure. So check out man tension on Instagram if you want to see more of his vintage Omegas, and EDC Gunner is also on Instagram as well. So thank you, all the best. Cheers, Theo. Thank you for sharing your collection. It's beautiful. I do love the Tudor GMT, beautiful piece. Played with it, and so great to take photos with. And vintage Omega steel case, beautiful Seamasters, all of them in steel cases, beautiful, different, and the Constellation one with the white gold bezel is just beautiful. It can work on any occasions, and I would try to look online on eBay for beads of rice Omega bracelet. Those are just great, and I think it looks great on the leather, but if you can find one, grab it. Yeah, so the last one with a dollar sign, Turkish logo or something like that. Not I would prefer to have a magic one and to remove it, but since you said it, you have it. You might as well find the things you love it and enjoy it, and that's the point of it. So yeah, at one end we're gonna bookend this collection. At one end we have a modern piece, Tudor GMT, which is just great everyday piece, and you use the GMT function actually. I don't have a need for GMT function, well, not yet. So, but that's a story for another video. So you have a GMT at one end, modern everyday piece, and three beautiful vintage Omegas. These are all in steel cases, and I would advise to you to hold on to them. Don't sell them, don't get rid of them. If you absolutely must, get rid of this one octagonal case because of the dial, but if you absolutely must have them. But the only way the prices are going for these vintage Omegas is up, and they're becoming more and more expensive, more hard to find, and they are just beautiful pieces. You get a lot of watch for a little money, and you get a lot of horology. These movements in these vintage Omegas are just beautiful movements, and they are good, reliable movements, workhorses, and they can serve you a lot of time if you service them maintainably. So what I'm thinking, it's not that you asked me, but what I'm thinking for your next piece, at one end you have a GMT, and in the middle you have vintage Omegas, and on the other hand I would depends what do you like, but I would go with Omega. Omega Seamaster, 1500 bucks, used one. Try to find one used or brand new if you want to, but it would be a great diver for summer, for swimming, and overall just a great watch. James Bond, the swagger, and it would be a really nice collection if you do like the watch. I think it's a great value. So one end to the GMT, vintage Omegas, and modern Seamaster, beautiful collection. Or you can aim, if you don't like the Seamaster, to complete some to finish off your vintage Omegas with the Speedmaster, Man on the Moon. So that would I be looking at. The better watch is Moon Watch, of course. It has more history significance, and it's a great watch overall. But if you don't like the Moon Watch, you can get Seamaster. If you don't like Seamaster, get a Moon Watch or something else. But I liked your collection very much because it has a really, it's not your everyday collection. He could have gone easily for SKS, Mako, Steinhardt, and all of this, but this collection speaks so much more about Theo as a collector than all those watches. You have an SKS, it tells you are watch enthusiast, but when you have a vintage Omega on your wrist, it tells you that you are a watch enthusiast who appreciates horology, who appreciates um, vintage watches, and who knows what's up. Not to offend SKS lovers, I do have one, I love it, but it's just the way it is. It's the truth.